Welcome to the Freaks. I'm Andrew. That's Andre, and of course we got Tyler.
Yeah.
Not again.
uh,
Sorry that it's been so long. Our last one was what on the
2 weeks ago.
yeah,
3
2
weeks
weeks ago.
ago.
3 weeks?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
a lot of schedule conflicts, but we're gonna try to go for every Saturday. Usually if it's gonna or just every Saturday night and try to
You
hit
know, we
try
would
to
have uploaded last time if it wasn't for a
uh,
special someone.
all right, listen, okay.
Tyler.
We did no, shut up. We did have a recording, but we forgot on who's recording, and so I thought Andrew was. Andrew and Andre thought I was, and it's a mistake. I have formally apologized. So suck it, both of you.
Yeah. No, just you.
Just all of us.
Hmm.
Evan will be joining us in another one, and if not, that's okay. And so I have a few questions I'd like to ask you guys. One, how was Thanksgiving for you all? Did you stuff your gourds and wanted to die after eating?
I finally had seasoned turkey
Oh
that
right,
wasn't dry.
yeah. How dare you?
I finally
Wow.
had a nice,
Oh,
moist, seasoned turkey this year. It was
So
amazing.
was it moist?
Yes. It was
oh,
really good.
was it
Everybody
made by
liked it.
the same person who made it the last year?
No, that's why.
Um,
It's made by my
I see.
sister's husband.
but oh cool. My girlfriend's husband makes a good sweet potato pie.
Wait.
What?
You caught on.
If I say
Yeah, my
disco, you say party. Disco, disco.
party. All right. But Andre, how was your Thanksgiving?
You know, the usual.
Bunch of black people.
Yeah.
The favorite, of course, was the mac and cheese. You never go
Yeah.
Always.
wrong with mac and
Mac and cheese is always
It
a
was
banger.
so good. Holy shit.
You get a little mac and cheese. You get on your fork, your little turkey, get a little mac and cheese.
That's how
That
you know you're
oh,
Southern if you eat mac and cheese ungodly amount at Thanksgiving. I
I
learned
eat.
that recently, apparently.
I
People
just
that
eat ungodly
really.
amounts of mac and cheese in
people
general.
people from the north when they come down to the south for Thanksgiving, they're like, "Why the fuck are you eating mac and cheese? Why is this a Thanksgiving dish?" And we're like, "What? What are you talking about?
Just
What?
godlike. What?
What do you
Why?
mean?
Yeah,
Why wouldn't it be?
Baked mac and cheese? Get the fuck out of here."
You Southerners.
Hey, I was born in the north too, dumbass.
Yeah. So, Andre, you're kind of
On
that
a
weird.
different island.
Yeah. Yeah. Wee.
Andre was born with pineapples surrounding him.
Andre, did you get pineapple on your pizza? Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No. Now, why
You
did
like
I know you was gonna say that?
Because it's a question that everyone should answer no to. If it is a yes, it's
It
on
is, no,
site.
you know what? No. If anyone says yes to this question, any viewers out there, you like pineapple on your pizza? It get help.
My
Get help.
Italian heritage will find you and kill you. All right. This is a actually let's I do want to be monetized for this. So we in game.
Hey, hold on, Andrew. Andrew, do you
What?
like pineapple on your pizza?
No.
Good.
That's what I thought. That's what
You
I.
You
can
know what
live
I
for
like
it.
on my pizza? I like the meat lovers.
We know.
That shit is delicious.
Oh, we know.
Listen,
We know.
if it had a face, it's going on your pizza.
If it used to be alive, I'm eating it.
Listen, I just think as long as it's been in a deep fryer, I don't think it counts as a human anymore.
A deep fryer. I would put Andre's PS5 in a deep fryer.
Oh, that's got to be delicious.
No.
Come
No.
on, what's wrong with that? I
Speaking
mean,
of a PS5, if you get, I think it's 60,000 tickets at Frankie's Fun Park, you can win a PS5.
okay, so I know we're gonna do tomorrow then, huh?
I bet you they just got like an empty box. Like they got like bricks in there to make it feel heavy. That's it.
It's just
37,000. It's either 37 or 35,000 tickets for an Xbox Series S because they don't have the X for some reason.
it's a
Um,
it's
also, it's not the PS5 with a disc for it. I think they're all download
Oh,
only.
digital.
Yeah, so it's a digital PS5 and it's a digital Xbox. So it's Xbox Series S and then the black PS5.
Any digital PS5? Like, oh yeah, here it is.
I mean, if you never own a PlayStation and you just want a PlayStation 5, I would
like
get the one that's
I mean,
digital.
Yeah,
the digital is the best option. Like, okay, if you don't like collecting the boxes, go digital.
I like collecting the boxes.
See,
Then go
I-
physical, but
I
you
would
just have to spend
buy more boxes of Nintendo Switch games, but most of the boxes that the Nintendo Switch has are ass. They're like really
Yeah,
bad.
some of them are not the
That
best.
is true.
But
That's why
yeah.
PlayStation Xbox is superior.
Facts. We get
I'm
better
sorry.
covers and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pokemon got
And
the
we get
highest.
reversible covers too.
That is true.
I'm sorry. Who's got the highest grossing franchise? Period. Yeah, that's big.
PlayStation.
No, it's Pokemon.
PlayStation.
No, it's Pokemon.
PlayStation.
I thought we were talking
Dude, do
about
you know how much
consoles.
the PS2 has sold, bro?
No, no. Either way, Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise. Period. Like that's it. Like games, anime, merchandise, like everything. Like,
Kratos solos.
huh?
Kratos solos.
Kratos solos.
But can he beat Goku?
Yes.
Oh well, never mind. Actually, I knew he absolutely could beat
Without a
Goku.
doubt, because it's
Absolutely.
already been proven. He fought Hermes, who had boots that made him faster than light, basically giving him infinite amount of speed. And Kratos outpaced him without boots, without those boots, and then he got those boots, so he became even faster. So Kratos is faster than light, and since the God of War universe is already labeled as infinite, he can infinitely move faster than anything else. So that's already faster than Goku in base form.
Hey, it's me, Goku. Yeah, I just prefer Kratos to Goku. I prefer a lot to Goku.
See, I think Kratos with just the Blades of Chaos could fold Goku. I don't know how Andre feels about it.
A fist fight. No, I think in a fist fight, Kratos could beat Goku.
Well, I don't know about fist fight. With the Blades of Chaos, yes. Fist fight, Goku has martial arts. Kratos
Yeah,
just
but Kratos, yeah, he just punches, but he's also a lot faster, and I think he has more battle IQ than Goku. Because the amount of things he's fought, he's
okay, I can give you that.
like
what about regeneration? Kratos has regeneration. Goku does not.
Yeah, and Kratos is already listed as immortal.
And Goku has died, like, is it several times? I think, right? I know he's died at least once.
It's like 3 or 4 times, I think.
Yeah,
Goku has died like a bunch.
Yeah, and so like, and yeah, Kratos can just beat the living shit out of him.
What else? And okay, if we go off of weapons, the most busted one to exist is the Blade of Olympus.
Yeah.
That couldn't even kill Kratos.
He came back from hell.
Talk about Hades, Hades chains, where they can pull out your soul. So you could just rip out Goku's soul with those, yeah. And then the Hercules gauntlets.
I miss my soul.
Hercules gauntlets are busted.
Tyler, have you ever watched or played any of the older God of War games?
I think I've seen a few people play it. It's been like, I don't know, my brain.
Speaking of God of War,
I wouldn't say. Yes.
You could buy a PSP God of War edition.
Yeah.
For $530.
All right, well, I'm waiting for Black Friday because then I want to.
It is a little bit more. It is a little bit more than a PlayStation 5, I think, right now. But you get, I think it's Chains of Olympus. Even though a lot of people don't like Chains of Olympus, but it's a PSP Kratos God of War colored with Kratos' face on it and symbol and shit on the PSP. It's red. It looks beautiful.
It's the first thing you see whenever you turn on the PSP. You're like, Kratos! Don't hurt me.
Did you guys know that on the PSP you could watch movies?
Yes, because I had a family member who used to have a PSP, and like, they, used to watch like shows and movies on it.
What's better, PSP or Switch?
I haven't played the PSP. Like,
nostalgia, I go with PSP, but like, of course, hardware and stuff switched.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish they continue the PSP though,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I would.
Well,
I would absolutely get that.
yeah,
There's the
because
Steam Deck that's
because they
coming.
made
It's already out.
they made 2
'cause I have both
games.
PSP and a Vita,
They made 2
but
God
the
of War
Vita was
games
like
for the
underwhelming.
PSP.
Ooh.
Chains of Olympus was the first one, and then there's the other one that takes place either
Ascension?
after, Ascension, that one.
We like this one.
I don't remember where it takes place. Doesn't it take place after like 2 or 3?
I think it's I think it's after the first one actually.
Oh, I thought Chains of Olympus was.
I can't remember. It's been a long time.
It's
Yeah.
what matters is Kratos is great, and if anyone disagrees, it's on site.
Oh, another thing, if we go off of items alone, Kratos does have the Golden Fleece blanket, which can reflect any energy attack given to it. Since all Goku can shoot out of his hands are energy based.
Yeah.
One Spirit Bomb.
Oh god, a reflected spirit bomb.
Right back at Goku.
Oh no! And then he just dies.
But yeah,
Ugh.
that's all I have to say about that. I
Yeah,
even convinced someone I knew, because he thought Kratos could never win against Goku, and I was just like, let me look up all this research shit, and I just kept reading and reading, and I read it to him. He's like, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, Kratos would win. And I'm like, exactly.
It gave up.
Also, the
Exactly.
thing is, like, Goku is like about fighting fair. Kratos, he does not care. If you count as an enemy and you're crippled, he will kill you. Either way, he's like, I'm gonna make fun of you while, well, like the older Kratos, but like the new one's like, I'm still gonna fight you. But
There's no fairness in fight. I mean, you're fighting for your life.
yeah, Kratos is about fighting for your life.
Kratos
Goku's like, I'm a fight for the fight.
Kratos will throw anything out to win. Like,
he will shove.
you also have to
hand grenade
remember,
up
people
your
don't think
ass.
Kratos is smart, but Kratos is very smart. He also
Absolutely.
has the Spartan
Oh, yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah, the Spartan army is like
Because
a
he was
very old smart
yeah,
army.
because he was a general.
Yeah,
of
he
his
was a
own army.
general. So when people, I'm so tired of seeing videos where people say Goku has a better IQ than he does, like a battle IQ. I'm like, okay, yeah, Goku has a pretty good battle IQ, but I would
Kratos is better.
But I would think a general of war who has strategized and outsmarted Ares, who used to strategize wars, would be better at that. Would have a better battle IQ than a alien god.
Yeah, who learned from a dude with a
Yeah.
turtle shell on his back.
Hey, we Master
Okay,
Roshi all
that's the
this.
thing. You're right. I'm sorry. But like, that's the thing. They need to update it. No longer can he beat Goku. Can he beat she? Can they
Goku.
beat Sorry, I hiccuped when I was saying it.
Goku.
Can they beat Jesus Christ, Kratos? Actually, I don't think that actually could be solved then, because Kratos could probably beat everyone.
I don't know, because Kratos broke his own fate. He literally cut the thread of fate for himself. So now he
Yeah,
can do
okay,
whatever
so-
he wants. He literally has the
Yes,
definition of free will. So Zeno, the strongest person in Dragon Ball, I don't know how that fight would end up. Because physically Zeno's weak as hell. But the power Zeno has is insane. And since I don't know much about Zeno, I don't think anyone does. I really don't know how that fight would play out.
I think Kratos. It would just end with Kratos ripping his head off. That's all I gotta say.
But now here's a real question: Doomslayer versus Goku, who would win?
Doomslayer.
Andre?
You kidding me? You put on Rip and Tear, and that is like he's like, oh!
You know, he has a point. If you put that music on, you can turn any god into
Okay,
it.
okay.
You could kill Kratos. Actually, that's a good one. Doomslayer or Kratos?
That's a tough fight.
That
is a
That is
really
a tough fight, but
that'll just lead to the world imploding.
that is a really tough decision to think of.
They just settle their differences. Like, all right, you know what?
Because
I'm gonna go for
okay,
coffee
if
or
you look
something.
at the wiki for Doomslayer, they say he uses guns not to kill, but to inflict pain because himself is really overpowered. He could one tap everyone.
He starts
He's
flicking people.
Didn't he fight the devil in one of the games?
Yeah, he fought like demons, devils, all kinds of.
Cool. But yeah, that's the only reason why he uses guns is just to inflict pain. Is why he likes using the shotgun. He doesn't use weapons for killing at all.
He just like, you know what? I'm gonna hurt you now.
And to be honest, the only reason why he hates Hell is because they killed his rabbit.
That's a
Yeah, I was thinking about
it's
that. I was like,
a bad
didn't he
movie.
do all this because of his pet?
Yeah, he didn't care. He
Listen,
doesn't care. It's like, oh, they killed my family. Oh, that's fine. My
rabbit,
rabbit?
you must die.
Yeah, he had a wife and a
must
kid. They're both deceased, and then his rabbit, of course, died. And then some
And
people
that's where
say
he
he
draws
has.
the line.
Yeah, that's where he draw the line. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
it's
can
like
take
Keith,
my family, you can make fun of me, but you kill my little white fluffy rabbit.
and you're gonna be skinned and put on a spigot.
Um,
It's like John Wick, but scarier.
but yeah, no.
In
But yeah.
but yeah, but I love mythology. It's such a great y'all. I know Andre, I know yours. Yours is Norse. Andrew, I stick you as your favorite is Egyptian.
No, Greek.
Dang it!
I love Greek. Percy
Hey,
Jackson novels, bro.
Oh yes, I have all of them.
I
I'm
used
staring
to
at them right
to
now.
read those. Oh my god.
Percy
They're
Jackson.
good. The movies just kind of ruined it.
The first movie, it's all right. Not
The
too
first
bad.
movie
not
I
too bad.
like.
Yeah,
The
second movie.
second movie.
Shh, shut up. We don't talk.
Okay,
about
the only good thing about the second movie was the see a monster part where they actually went to it, even though that was like
Yeah.
more near the end of the movie.
Yeah, they just kept up
And
bringing like
when they teased that the third one was gonna happen, and showed Zeus's daughter,
Oh yeah, they did.
that I was hyped for, but then we're never gonna see that, even though in the books that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, but we are getting a reboot of them in a way.
We are?
Yeah,
Did
it's gonna
hear
be
about that, yeah.
it's a Disney Plus. It doesn't look too bad. Like I'm excited actually. Like
I hope the
see it.
CGI is not as bad as She-Hulk.
I don't think it's gonna be CG. I think most of it is like it's gonna be live action, but like
You
every
gonna
now and then
twerk?
we'll get CG. I think since Percy Jackson is such like a, hopefully at least that since it's such like a impactful stuff on like the kids, like we all grew up on Percy Jackson, like us three. So like I'm sure we're gonna be looking at like this is right.
What
This
got
now
me
looks
into
proper.
mythology was in 6th grade. I had a class, and you guys remember 6th grade, how they taught you mythology and shit was like the main discussion that entire year. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No, my
Not
sixth
where
grade
I
was
was
in
at.
Oh, okay.
no.
Well, for me it was like that. Um, and that's where we mainly the two biggest things we talked about, which I find hilarious, is Greek and barely touched Norse, a little bit of Egyptian, and then the rest was Christianity.
That
Are you
is
serious?
Yes.
Christianity?
Christianity
I mean,
and Greek are the two most popular, I
it's
guess.
cultural godly ways. Um,
Oh, we did talk about some of the Roman gods because they kind of tie in with the Greek, since the other name for Ares is Mars.
yeah, Mars. But dang it, I lost track. But like, what middle school? Actually, let's not discuss what middle school you went to.
Not
That's
discuss location on a public
yeah.
platform,
Hey,
Tyler.
where do you live, by the way, Andrew? Let's discuss it. What's your social security card number?
I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes.
Oh my
Wait, yeah,
god.
yeah. We all live together in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Disclaimer: we all live in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Also, real quick, I just thought of something.
Yes.
A big house would be pretty cheap in Alaska. Don't you guys agree?
I wouldn't mind going to Alaska.
But
Isn't like anything cheap in Alaska?
except for food, because it has to be imported. You can't grow shit there. And another thing about
That is-
Alaska, you have to know how to do your own maintenance, because since it's so remote of a state, you have to figure out how to fix your own pipes and fix your own washer and stuff. From what I learned today.
You also got to worry about the bears, the moose, the wolverines,
I
the
say,
wolf.
you know what? We last probably like 1 week.
See,
Hey, I got some fat on me. Make it a week and 2 days.
it's weird to think about,
No,
but
that's the thing, Tyler. You'll survive like 3 days. We're gonna throw you to the bear. So you can
Bro,
survive.
listen, you see me when it's cold out. I literally go in shorts and a shirt. I'm like, this is lovely. I could survive. Andre, you ain't lasting a day up there. It's cold.
I
up
think
You
I
ain't
low-key
lasting a
think
minute up there.
No,
low-key
you look at
what
it
the
and you
fuck?
die.
I low-key think Texas would be a pretty cheap place to live in.
Texas Oh yes, yes. Texas is an amazing place. Loved it.
It's very flat.
Yeah, but you can get you can get like a
Well,
5-bedroom house for
it's extremely
400K a
cheap.
month,
Nah, that ain't too bad.
which is
That ain't
insane.
too
And those houses are not
'Cause
small; they're big.
yeah, the big houses, you get them for pretty cheap. Like where I was at, I think it was like
400K ish a month.
So we're moving from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Texas?
I'd be down.
Texas is a great place.
Yeah, I do enjoy good steak every now and then.
I remember going out in the neighborhood and playing Beyblade with everybody. It was amazing.
I
was
forgot you
amazing.
used to live in Texas.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Same. I also used to live in Texas.
I did not.
What part did you live in?
Yeah.
I honestly do not remember. All I know is it was a pretty good neighborhood. A lot of kids, so I got to hang out with a lot of people. We threw rocks at a girl. I remember that. We got in trouble for that.
I played Bakugan a lot when I lived in Texas.
Bakugan and Beyblade. Ugh. I
It
used
was
to have
just
the
mostly Beyblade for me.
I used to have like the original like Pegasus and like its enemy, like the main antagonist, like his stuff.
I remember
But I
sitting
moved
at home.
and I forgot them.
I remember sitting at home seeing the trailers for this new Beyblade anime
Yeah.
on Cartoon Network, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" It's like,
what?
tune in for a new show, Beyblade. And the first
What?
episode I watch, I hear this squeaky ass kid going, "Go Pegasus!" I'm like, what the hell?
What is
man,
this
think of-
melody?
Go Pegasus!
Oh, my
I miss stuff like that, like the kind of like air quotes on that, like Pokemon-esque kind of stuff, where it's like, the collectathon and all that for people.
I think collecting is kind of stupid. I don't know about you guys.
Pokemon, man.
It's a card.
No, I mean like there's like you collect other like creatures and stuff like that.
I like
Oh.
the Bakugan collecting. I think that's better, in my opinion.
Well, no, I mean I just like the idea of like you collect like different like creatures and all that. I think that's always fun. I think I liked it. I mean, you get all the cards.
I don't understand when people spend hundreds of dollars on cards, though.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if it's like stupid. Like especially if someone spent like hundreds of dollars on dice for Dungeons and Dragons, that would be so stupid.
The
Right, guys?
dice one is just really dumb.
No,
Yeah, Tyler.
Totally. I mean, it's. I have not spent
Yeah,
$300 on dice before.
anybody who does that just needs to go away forever.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tyler.
I mean, I haven't spent $300 on
Tyler,
dice, guys. Come on, that's insane.
Tyler, why are you
Tyler,
sweating?
Are you serious? Did you actually spend $300?
All right, new topic. So, do you guys believe,
Tyler, on dice?
y'all believe in cryptids?
I'm
not discussing this with you guys.
Spends $300 on dice, bro.
They're very pretty. Like it was like I bought like
no, like you. Oh,
I bought like
Oh,
15 sets, and
like
it was
$5 on
$300.
Amazon. You can get like I don't care. You can get a good looking one. It doesn't have to be real.
Listen, it's dice. I like dice. I like D&D.
300 on dice. My God.
I'll show you the dice, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I get that now."
Show me.
I'll wait.
Show me the way.
I'll wait when you come into my room in Albuquerque, New Mexico. But an actual topic. Do you guys like what conspiracy theories do you guys believe in?
9/11.
That it was like an
Ghost?
inside job?
9/11 was an inside job. I'm sorry, but it was. And I
No.
think Michael Jackson was a part of it.
Okay, that one.
He definitely was.
Because apparently on that day, when it happened, Michael Jackson was supposed to go there for a meeting, but he was late, and his excuse was he overslept. But there's a theory that he got warned about it so he wouldn't die, and he's like, okay, I won't go, and then it happened. And I think George Bush is a part of it. It's a huge conspiracy theory. Like, and now here's an actual conspiracy theory that's going on right now. Potholes.
Oh my
Like
God.
The government leaves potholes in the road, and they make some roads crumble easier to get more potholes. Because what do you do when you hit a pothole and it fucks up your tire? Where do you go?
You
You go
gotta
to the
change it.
mechanic. You go
Yeah.
change it. So you give money to them, which is giving money to them, but the government, remember taxes, they take that money out of there. So then it goes back to the government, and then it's like, I'm so tired of these potholes. So you pay the government even more, and the government's like, okay, we're gonna have to raise a little bit of taxes so we can do some road work and get these potholes filled. And it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I've been wanting this for years. So you lose even more money going towards those potholes. But what happens to those potholes? They might go away for like 2 months, and then they're back.
I have never like you
Put
were
in the
prepared.
zone.
You
Oh,
were
that was good.
prepared. You were prepared for this,
In
man.
10th grade, I had to do an assignment about something, and I
Oh
chose
my
potholes
god.
as my topic, and my
You
teacher
got
thought I was an old man complaining.
the government's lying to you. We do exist.
Yeah,
But
no,
I was thinking
potholes.
more of like did you say ghosts?
Yeah, ghost.
Okay.
What?
I
Do
also
you
believe
like
in skinwalkers.
okay, yes, okay, that's a
Oh yeah,
topic I
that's mythology.
yeah. Okay, that's actually kind of like it was kind of leaning into another one because I have a conspiracy theory and like a cryptid thing that kind of melds together. So hang with me here. This is gonna be a while.
Joe
So,
Biden's a skinwalker.
no, but also yes at the same time.
He's actually a lizard man. Get it right.
Oh
Hey,
shit, yeah, you're
listen.
right.
Yeah, all the lizard men live in Florida because it's so lovely down there. No, but so my conspiracy theory that I believe is real, as well as a cryptid that I believe is real, is Wendigos, skinwalkers, all that kind of stuff. Because like the underground like tunnel systems that we have throughout our country. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the shit that was made for the Cold War.
Yeah. But like also like natural caves and all that kind of stuff. So Teddy Roosevelt was a very exploring man. Like he would go out into the wilderness. He was more of an outdoorsy man than he was more of like a stay in the city kind of person. He would explore all that kind of like stuff, like nature, do all that, the whole like riding a moose thing, which also is not real though, but I love the idea of Teddy Roosevelt riding a moose, even though he's extremely racist. But yeah, that's not the fun part. But the thing is, he knew and kind of explored some of the underground like cave systems as well. The thing is, he also made the national like park rangers, like that kind of association. My question is, he like the skinwalkers, we're gonna pause on Teddy Roosevelt and we're gonna go to skinwalkers and Wendigos because there are multiple like I think it's 411 cases where like missing in nature where like the explanation can't be like bears or like other kind of animals. My few favorites are and I've been wanting to talk this about you guys for so long, so I'm really happy I can do this. Um there's a case where like I'm gonna do two, but like there are other cases I really want to discuss, but like I'll do that whenever later on. Um, where you know how there are some neighborhoods where like it's not really a neighborhood, it's like house, long stretch of land like covered by forest, and then another house where like it's like very far apart.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, so like essentially like back roads kind of deal.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so there's these two, one neighbor and then a house filled like a wife and her kids. So the neighbor hears a loud, blood-curdling scream. It's like, oh, that must be the neighbors. Call 911 and get the police over immediately. They do that. What they find is they kind of lived in like a trailer home kind of deal. Was horrifying. The son is nowhere to be found, but there's blood all over. The mom is just this bloody mess filled with so many like scratches and like wounds that aren't categorized by like any other animal. Like no, like a bear couldn't have done it, a mountain lion couldn't have done it. And like, wait a minute, where's the daughter? So they look around, and after like it took the police like 15 minutes to get there. All right, and
Yeah.
so they they look around to try to find the daughter. The daughter is up in a tree, freshly killed. Like the thing is, like she's not like fully her
Oh,
lower
that was
her
chill. I thought she was just chilling up there,
no,
just watching.
Just
no,
vibing.
waist down. She is gone. Like she's only waist up, and like there is fresh blood dripping off of her. And no,
Is this?
like a bear couldn't do it. A mountain lion couldn't do it because like no animal can really just like cleave a human in half unless like the cut was like kind of clean. So, so no one knows what it is. Another one. There's also like this great hunter, like adventure kind of guy who like a lot of wild game. I forget his name. It's like Bartholomew something, and
Of course.
he went up to Alaska, and the last guy who ever saw him was a guy in a plane flying to Alaska. And this guy was like the Bartholomew guy was known for like hunting like moose, bears, tigers, mountain lions, all that kind of stuff. So they go, so he goes, drops him off, and usually it was a few days later after the agreed time to like pick him up. So he comes down and kind of like his camp was nearby, so that he was able to the guy after like wondering, okay, he's not here, I'm gonna go find him in camp. What he found was like the food, like like you hang up food for bears so they don't get them. That was still up. His tent had like missing supplies. He wasn't there. Um, except he soon got authorities over and flew him out there. He found that there were like some skull fragments of Bartholomew. And the thing is, it just had like a slight blood trail like leaving away from the camp. And the thing is, Bartholomew again knew how to hunt animals that were way bigger than him. He wouldn't give up if he like knew he could take it. So he saw this thing and he saw whatever was attacking him and just gave up on the spot. And they followed kind of like the trail and like other different pieces of skull fragments and teeth and found his equipment in a cave. Body nowhere to be found. So going back to the skinwalker thing, skinwalkers and wendigos, of course, also can be like around the country, but are most known for being in the U.S. Of course, they have a sensitivity to light, being around other people, and they like to be very like reclusive, like hidden. And so a lot of people would expect in tunnels, like cave systems, Roosevelt might, and this is what I believe, Roosevelt kind of knew evidence that there are things in cave systems that could kill humans fairly easily. So he made the wildlife service, like the park rangers, to protect humanity as well as nature, but mainly humans from whatever in those caves, as well as what killed Bartholomew and all the other 411 cases. I
So what do you
am
think killed Bartholomew? A skinwalker or a Wendigo?
Well, the term can sometimes it can be a little flip flopped, but usually like the ones that I've been reading were like Wendigos. Like there's another one where like it's a grandfather and like a Boy Scouts and all that kind of stuff, and they were like 5 minutes away from their like it was a quick 5 minute walk from like the camp to the lake, and the grandfather and him and like his grandson were like chilling at the lake, and he was like, "I'll be back." Um, and so the grandson left to go to the camp, and after 20 minutes, he's like, my grandson should be back by now. And it's a clear walk. You can see where everyone is, and they could not find him. After like, calling the authorities, the not green vests. God, what are they called? The Green Berets. There we go. Calling the Green Berets, things dealt with like, you know, high level danger, not like animals, but like something much more scary. Like they looked around and found him in like a cave, and the kid was talking about how like, there was this tall person with like a tall man like creature like with like a pure white face, like very like deep sunken eyes, because like wendigos aren't like they don't like modernization has made them have like deer antlers and a deer skull, but in reality they kind of look like the wendigos that we see in what's with that game, like the tell not the Telltale game, like where they're in the cat, like Dying Light. That's not it, is it?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, you know the game I'm talking about.
Uh, I know what you're talking about. It's
Oh,
Dawn
oh,
something. It has the word
oh!
Dawn.
It's
Like Daylight something.
no, 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 no.
No,
I'm thinking of
no,
The Last
it
of
has
Us.
Dawn. No, what's the? I know what you're talking. I know
I thought The
Yeah.
what
Last
game
of
you're
Us had
talking.
Wendigos.
Okay, that game. That's what they actually look like. So they described. So the little kid,
Let me see.
described seeing that, and so it's that's one of the things I believe in. Like there is something out there. Like I feel
Oh,
like
are
the
you talking about Until Dawn?
yes, thank
Oh,
you.
that
That
game.
yeah, like those Wendigos. That's what they actually look like. Not like the deer skull and deer antlers.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I do like the deer one.
yeah, that's my favorite. I like how it's so like the idea that a human eating flesh is so wrong that not only is it corrupting them, but it's making them so animalistic they grow animal-like features. I have
Yeah.
also, y'all watch the Mandela Catalog?
A little bit. Why?
Andre, do you?
No.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's God, what's it called? Not retro horror. Vintage horror? No. Like God, I can't find my right wording.
VHS horror.
Yeah, yeah, but there's like a better term for it. But like, yes, it's like that. And it shows like this idea of like kind of like skinwalker like people who like doppelgangers who take the shape, but like they don't get it too right, so it's uncanny valley. And it is like,
Uh-huh.
I just had the word, but I lost track of it. But like that is like I love it, but I don't do well with horror because my mind overthinks too much. But like, even if I watch that in like the broad day of light, I will overthink about it when it's like 3 in the morning and I hear like the fridge making ice. I'm like, this is where I die. This is where I die. But
You
they
just
were,
look at the jacket in the corner. You're like, is that my
yeah,
jacket or is that a
yeah.
person?
I'm just like talking to my jacket. If you're gonna kill me, can you just do it now, man? I just went to the bathroom. Just let me do it.
Or
Just
it's
let me.
like when it's the middle of the night, you swear you see something move in the corner of your eye.
Yes, that is the most. I don't like when that happens. I'm like, I'm
That
gonna
happens to me
die.
constantly to the point where I just ignore it.
You're just like, you know what? If something's out there, just kill me now. But like, they released their fourth episode like today, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, and I
Wait, what?
may
What is this on?
it's on YouTube, the Mandela catalog. Just if and you like horror, Andre, so I think you're gonna like it.
Yes, I do love horror.
Yeah, so look, whenever like you get some time, just look up the Mandela catalog and like I again, I'm not a horror person. I overthink. I have like anxiety, all that stuff that makes me say if there's a bump in the night, I will crap
Huh.
myself and die. But I enjoyed watching it, and I do enjoy watching it, even though I hate when I have to overthink. I'm like, something's out there to kill me.
It's
But
me.
These thumbnails are already offsetting.
yes, oh, it's so good.
What
Love
I
it.
sent. I sent the fucking
Yeah,
Wendigo from Until
Yeah.
Dawn.
that's me at 3 in the morning getting some cream cheese
That's me
in my
getting the
mom.
shredded
Well,
cheese.
yes. I do remember couple years ago when I would just hang out with at Tristan's place, I would basically force him, like not force him, but I would make him watch these supposedly cursed videos. Like we would watch it together,
Yeah.
and there was this one that really freaked him out. It freaked me out too, but it really got to him more. Where it's this like super cursed one. We found it like on this really just weird like offsetting channel,
Mm.
and it was what it had like some Chinese dude. I don't know. He's like a businessman, but like he was normal at first, like just talking in like whatever language, you know. Um, and all of a sudden, like it, it was kind of like a press conference, and then all of a sudden, it just like stopped. Like he stopped. He slowly turns towards the camera, and there's like this weird like chanting like another language chanting in the back. It's just getting close to his face, and it's like this weird, like really weird chanting, and then it just cuts to like his face, like his eyes, and it's just like super like demonic.
Yeah, that's a no for me. Analog horror. That's what it's called. Analog horror.
Oh, okay. That kind of reminds me of they're I forgot what they're called. They're like the Gatsby files or whatever is what I like to call them, but
Oh,
I don't.
the Walton Files.
Yeah, and how they're based off
Yeah.
of real events,
Yes.
or or it's tapes that they found that they just decided to post
Like
of
found
how,
footage.
yeah, how this
Yeah,
guy would kill people in the most horrific ways. Each new kill more horrible than the last, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. Oh.
Um, though those apparently fucked up a lot of people when they saw those for the first time. And then there's other
And
films where it's these people wearing these white masks crawling around in these like black jumpsuits. You've probably seen the memes where it's like these people in black jumpsuits with these white masks getting like milk or whatever. It's like me when I go get the milk, and they're just like
Yeah,
crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
by
but
Soggy
those,
Nuggets. I love
yeah,
Soggy
but those
Nuggets.
are based off of like horror tapes or whatever of those people crawling around, torturing people and stuff, and just being
Oh.
honestly actually terrifying. It's funny too, because if I look behind me, I have one of those
Oh,
masks.
Haha, torture.
oh god.
Ha,
I have one of those masks
Oh
just
my god.
chilling.
I'm gonna just like haha, I'm peeling off your skin. Like
So you guys know who Hannibal Lecter is, right?
yeah.
Have you
We
guys
all know
seen the
him.
show?
No, I've been meaning to. It looks good.
One
I
of
like
the
I forget his name who plays Hannibal Lecter in the show,
mm,
but like he's such a good
Who is Hannibal?
have you seen Silence of
Silence
the
of the
Lambs?
Lambs.
No.
It's about the
Dude,
dude who's a
you would have
cannibal.
loved it.
He goes.
Oh what?
Yeah, Fava Beaton's in a nice Chianti. Mads Mikkelsen. He's a great actor. I
Yeah,
respect.
but they also have a show.
Yes. Who plays that Hannibal, Mads Mikkelsen.
And one of the episodes is, so there's this guy, right, who has a disease, and anytime he looks at people, he basically thinks that he's judging them if they did right or wrong. And if you're
Okay.
on fire, that means you've done evil. If you're not, you're good. You're like a saint or whatever.
Oh, I think I know where
Um,
this is going.
and so the cops, they walk into a motel room and sees two people in a praying position with their skin on their back peeled up to look like angel wings. And it was said, and
That's
the way they were
that's awful.
yeah, and the way they were talking about him was the guy did it when they were still alive and had their skin
Oh,
perfectly peeled, and he was laying there asleep while they're praying to him. But
that
But then the cops looked into it. Everyone he did kill did do a serious crime. And so they're like, without like any information about them being disclosed to anyone, he just knew. Um, because they did research about these people and found out that they did all these serious shit. And then the last person that he killed was himself, and he was being hung. He hung himself, not like a noose, but he was in the air with him cutting himself the same way as he did everyone else with wings and
oh,
stuff. And then
that is
the main character that we follow is also like a deranged man
yeah,
because the way he sees everything is as the serial killer, and it just gets worse and worse as time goes on. And he saw himself on fire right there for that scene.
huh.
But yeah, it's a good show, Andre. I think you would be in love with it, with how
I'm down to watch
What's
that.
the
That sounds
show
awesome.
called again?
it's
Hannibal.
yeah, it's just called Hannibal.
And also watch Silence of the
Well,
Lambs.
what's it
That's
on?
It's on Hulu.
dang it, I don't have Hulu.
Oh, I don't got Hulu.
Damn.
Yeah.
Legal website.
I can use my Fire Stick. I'll legally watch
Yes.
it.
Legally. But like I would definitely watch that. Like also watch Silence of the Lambs, Andre. It's a great movie.
It is a
It's
good
kind of
movie.
yeah. Um
But
there's
Silence of the Lambs.
The two Hannibal Lecters are very different.
yeah, I could tell.
Oh,
But
Tyler,
yeah.
I do not know if you have watched it yet. Have you watched Incantation?
No. Wait.
No,
Wait.
that's the one I told you about. We should watch on Netflix.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching that by myself, Andre.
What, you scared?
Okay.
I am not gonna watch a horror movie by myself.
I will say it's more of a psychological horror. I mean, there's not really
I
jump
love
scares,
psychological
but
horrors.
I
because it goes into like this cult religion in China or Korea, wherever in Asia, and oh my god, like it is so like offsetting, and I love it.
Have you seen
yeah.
Sinister, Andre?
I have, I
With
I
have
love
Hawke-
it.
with
one and
It's
Ethan
two.
so good.
with Ethan Hawke, yes, I've seen it.
I
It's
like
like
the second one better.
the second one. What are you?
What are you, stupid?
I like the
But
first one.
what is
Have you guys seen the
um
Theorizer with Art the Clown? Or it's
No,
oh my
no.
god, it's so good.
Here's a weird like turn. I'm gonna say there's a There's a Jim Carrey movie where like there's a Jim Carrey movie called Seven, and it is a thriller.
What?
Okay, a man's Jim like okay, so Jim Carrey plays the guy. Okay, a man's discovery of an obscure book about the number 23 leads him on a descent into darkness. As he becomes more obsessed with its contents, he becomes more convinced that it is in fact based on his life. To his horror, he discovers the grave consequences in store for the book's main character. So it's about him. This like I really liked it because like we all like I'm sure all of us see Jim Carrey as like, Jim Carrey, like the funny
It's
guy,
called
like
Seven.
the number 23. That's my mistake. That was my
Oh,
mistake. But like, dude, like this movie, I was really hooked on it. Like I was enjoying every time, like every minute when I was watching it, because like not only was it awesome to see like Jim Carrey as like someone who like it's always great when like you can see a person that isn't just like, oh, the funny guy. Like seeing like Jim Carrey as like the like Robin Williams as God, what's the name?
wait, Robin Williams is in this?
No, like Robin Williams and Goodwill Hunting. Like Goodwill Hunting. That's not like a comedy movie. Like it's not, but like seeing Robin Williams act serious is amazing. And like seeing like Jim Carrey kind of like slowly devolve into the madness that like, he sometimes has when he's like Ace Ventura or someone like that is so amazing. I like it. It's got a 4.3 rating. Like it's seven oh, that's actually not good. That's 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow, that is a
That's awful. Holy shit.
yeah. Yeah, wow. But I liked it for some reason. Like I liked it. I enjoyed it. But like
Um,
I wouldn't mind watching that with y'all just to
yeah, I'll be down.
see-
Out of the
yeah,
okay, hold up real quick. Andre, what the fuck is this picture?
what he sound.
That's
Ah,
that's
no,
one of the
no.
that's that's like the one of the jump scares in the Incantation movie. It
Oh,
was really
oh,
funny.
oh yeah, thanks. You're gonna love hearing me scream bloody murder at the
It's
top of my
it's not
lungs.
really that scary.
He's
It's
like, give me a
funny because
hug.
it zooms in on the face and it's so it's
Give me a hug.
Give me some sugar, dearie.
Out of the horror
not
section,
worry time.
I kind of want to talk about Avatar: The Last Airbender real quick.
That is a horrifying movie.
Oh,
Not
okay.
not the not Avatar, The Last Airbender movie. I'm talking about the show.
Oh, like the bloodbending episode?
No, not that.
What?
I want to talk. We can talk about that. But first, I want to talk about how many licenseships they've been releasing recently. Um, so there's this game called Smite, right? Their first ever battle pass that they had on it was Avatar. And then a couple months later, I forgot which game, but another game had stuff released to it. And now recently, this fighting game called Brawlhalla that you guys should have already know what it is,
Yeah.
just had an Avatar license. So now you could play as Aang, Zuko, and Toph because those are the three most popular, other than Uncle Iroh, were added into it. And now
No.
guess what game's getting them next?
Uh, so it's horror genre, you said, right?
No, I said we're leaving the horror genre. I'm saying
Oh, okay, my bad.
guess what game
Um,
is
hmm,
getting an Avatar crossover next?
I feel like I read it or looked at it somewhere,
Uh,
but
the game is it's gonna be a weird game for me to say. It's gonna be Minecraft is getting an Avatar, The
oh
Last
yeah,
Airbender
that's
crossover.
that makes sense, I
I
guess.
checked, it isn't out yet. I don't know when it comes out, and I'm too lazy to look it up. But when it comes out, I hope, because there's already been mods, vanilla mods people have already made so you can bend. I really hope that they allow you to do some bending,
Airbending.
air
Yes.
bending, earth bending, and all that shit in there.
Imagine water bending to the like every Enderman. You see like, hello. Start water bend. That's
All right,
that's
quick
how you
intermission. Um, just to make sure, you are recording, correct?
Yeah, it's at 49
Okay.
minutes.
Maybe.
Making sure that we weren't just talking to ourselves again.
Oh, brother, not again.
But yeah, that blood bidding episode in Avatar was pretty insane.
Yeah, that's why I said I was like, oh, are we talking still about horror? I like when every now and then we get an episode of a children's show that actually is like, like, oh, this was not meant for us.
Speaking of
when we
which,
was
I don't
young.
know. I think it's a movie or it's like a short series where they're showing the lives of them all being adults. That I'm
I
hyped
That's a
think
for.
it's a
movie.
series.
It's a
I know.
movie. Okay,
Okay,
It's a
we're
movie.
all,
They
we're
confirmed
all
it.
we're all gonna go watch it together, right? I assume we are.
it's on Netflix. It's coming out on Netflix.
I assume we're all gonna go hang
They
out
said it
together.
won't come out until like 2026.
Damn.
Oh,
Well, yeah, because aren't they making a live action show right now for it,
yeah.
like Avatar right
They're
now?
doing that, which we were supposed to get that like 2 years ago.
Because
stop.
because of COVID, we didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they're doing much with it now. They're just doing like very slowly.
Well, it's kind of hard to get back into a show, once you like completely halt production, you know?
Yeah.
Especially since people weren't really demanding it. Everyone got hyped, but they weren't really like talking about it a lot because we didn't get much for it originally. We just knew it was gonna happen, and we're like, oh yeah. But then we're like, wait, there's a movie
Yeah.
where
Wait a
they called
minute.
Aang Ong
No.
and
No.
Sokka Soka.
No, I thought we were getting out of the horror genre. Because that's a
Ong.
nightmare.
You know where we're supposed to get a second movie?
Thank God we only got one. God damn it, Mr. Anderson.
I remember getting the McDonald's toy for it with Appa.
Oh
That's
yeah.
I
I
remember.
remember, just like I remember getting the McDonald's toy.
I don't know. But now the spin-off series they made, what was it Korra? The
Yeah, the
last
Legend of
The Legend of Korra? I
Yeah,
fucking hated
that was good.
I loved the world
I don't
development,
think that
but
was a spin-off.
her as the Avatar, I did not like.
There was a thing I read a while back, and I'm probably not quoting it right, but they were like, Aang is like the pacifist in a world that needs a fighter, and then it's the other way around for Korra, where it's a fighter in the world that needs a pacifist.
That makes sense. That really
Yeah.
does. I didn't like it because maybe it's because I'm biased because I grew up with the first one and I never watched The Legend of Korra when it came out.
And you're
But
misogynistic.
what?
You just hate that the Avatar's a woman, don't you?
No.
Don't lie. You saw that Kyoshi was before Aang. You're like, well, yeah.
I
You're
love
like,
Kyoshi. I think Kyoshi is one of my
Yoshi
favorite
is so
avatars.
big.
yeah,
Bro,
She is
like
tall as hell.
she could.
yeah, she is huge.
Her to Aang. Yeah, kill him. Just kill
Yeah,
him.
no, all the
right?
avatars told Aang to kill. And he's
Except
like,
one, right?
no.
No?
Even the fire one told him to kill.
No, that he was one of them. Wasn't there like an airbender monk who was like maybe just like he was like
I don't think he was a avatar.
no.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone told him to kill.
I'm remembering. I guess it's
Wait,
been a while.
wait, hold on. What were you talking about, Tyler, with the monkey?
No, a monk.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you said monkey. I'm like, a
yeah,
monkey's not an avatar.
yeah. Aang went up to Momo. I was like, "Hey, should I kill? Should I kill him?" And he's like, "You're like, okay,
Spin
I get it."
facts.
Momo, if he started eating motherfuckers, just starts. You just see that
Um,
series get cut into 5 minutes.
You know who solos?
Appa.
Cabbage Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cabbage Man.
My cabbages.
In Brawlhalla, they have KO effects, and one of the KO effects because the avatar is the Cabbage Man.
Let's go. Uncle Iroh is amazing. That just needs to be said hands down.
Did
Apparently,
see that for the live action show for Avatar on Netflix? They're getting the original voice actor, Cabbage Man, to play Cabbage Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They are.
that.
Now that's what we call continuity.
Um,
I love that, dude.
apparently I saw another reason why the guy who was the first original voice actor for Uncle Iroh was crying during that song about
It's
Uncle Iroh's his own child was not only
mm,
because he
Yeah,
himself was dying, but it's also because he was crying because he was thinking about his own son during that song, and that it
yeah,
makes it even more emotional.
and then the in remembrance. Yeah,
Which
I
was
like
also the last episode that we had for him. Because
with them.
yeah, because
Yep.
the new voice actor for Uncle Iroh, they were like, "Hey, can you re-sing this song?" Because the other one died. They're like, "Hey, we need this scene to be reshot. Can you redo it?" And he's like, "No, I'm not doing that because this is his end of his legacy, and I don't want to overstep on it. You're gonna
that
so, and then that's why we got that such an amazing song with so much emotion because there was so
that
much things going into it.
the, whoever both Uncle Irohs were just fantastic. Like he can't be beat. He can't be beat.
Leaves from the Vine, falling so slow.
No, I don't want to be sad. I'm already got my anxiety up for the
Um,
movie from all the horror talk. Like,
yeah, but I think the bloodbending episode was very, very interesting.
that is I.
Yo, Cabbage
Stop
Man.
showing Cabbage Man. I love
You already know.
Cabbage Man could solo Kratos. Let's be honest here.
Oh, real quick. Korra, another reason why I didn't like her is how she literally severed her connection with the other avatars.
Hog,
Did you just say pog to that?
hog bending. Come on,
I
guys.
do remember that. I haven't really watched much of Korra, but I seen like bits of it.
I binged them both together, so I immediately knew what was happening in both, you know what I'm saying? But
I remember when Korra just
she
said hog.
I forgot how, but I think she almost died to the one dude airbending after she released the spirits into the world, and then like new people got bending. And one of the main villains, who I thought was really good, those villains were really fucking good that broke out of prison. The one that was the leader, he got airbending. I think he almost killed her, and she activated the Avatar state, which is like a
Ye-
last resort. But if you die, the Avatar lineage is completely gone.
Yeah,
Something happened
wild.
to her during that, or she got like poisoned and woke up and she couldn't connect to them anymore. But she still
Yeah,
got the Avatar state like later on. And I was like, what the hell? The ending of Korra is when I respected Korra more, but the entire beginning part, I did not like Korra as a character. Everyone else was fine. The story building was great, but Korra as a like main character was not really what I liked.
J.K. Simmons playing Aang's son.
I
I love
forgot.
J.K. You you never forget J.K. Simmons, but I need to rewatch Korra because I kind of stopped. I forget where, but I was like, I need to rewatch it because I gotta get back into it. There's so much.
So
I wanna-
what's our time mark?
Oh yeah, you want to
Uh,
get out of here, don't you?
We're
You're
at
like,
58 minutes, Mr.
yeah, so
Kratos fanboy.
yeah, Kratos fanboy XX3RXX. We know that's your
Once we
real
hit the
nickname.
1 hour mark, we can end up. So, anything else
Well,
you guys want to talk to about for the last couple of minutes?
yes, actually. Um, have you know? Um, I think it's kind of funny that I said in the first one, gosh darn it, we haven't gotten any leaks about, the
The
game.
Pokemon game?
Yeah, and then literally
Literally
the
the
next day, the whole
leaks.
Dex gets leaked. And like, oh, well,
Yeah, and
hello.
then and then the next day we get Evolutions leaked. I'm like, what the hell?
I am a god. All right,
um,
gentlemen. Okay, we need to think about it because if I have this power, we need to use it properly. What should I say next? Good job. Thanks, guys.
how are you guys doing in the Violet game? Because I know we all got Violet.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
am
we're
just
doing good.
I'm just trying to complete the decks. I'm just leveling up and evolving
I
Pokemon that
know
like
Tyler's starter. What's your starter, Andre?
pushing boots.
What do you think?
It
I,
is Weak Cat.
None other
yeah,
than Weedy Cat.
it's weekend.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
I've just been wonder trading yesterday, and I got like 5 of every like starter. So
Apparently, someone
so like
someone put out codes so you can fill your deck out. I think I sent it to you guys, but you need a certain Pokemon to trade for those Pokemon. So like exclusives and starters and stuff. So
okay, well I need them.
well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a Ditto pretty soon here, and then just start breeding.
Yeah, I have like well I've got like Pokemon like that are from like Korea, China, like non, English. So like and I've already got a Ditto, so I'm just ready to start shiny breeding
Yeah, that's what
whenever.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start breeding and then start trading some of my shinies starter
Oh,
for other
aren't you sweet?
starters because I just want starters.
I mean, I got starters, man. I got Quaxly, I got Sprigatito, you name it, I got it. I'll hook you up, Chief.
Oh, thanks.
I can be your
How
Kush
are
king.
you in the game, Andrew?
I haven't played in a couple days, taken a break because the last thing I did was the Fire
Fire.
Star badge,
Yeah.
and holy shit, that fight pissed me off
She knows how
because
to.
she kept one-shotting my Pokemon. I'm like, I get it, I'm like 10 levels under, but lady,
How complicated do we have to make this fight?
her
Get down
okay.
here!
Thing is, her Pokemon that she kept sending out on top of her car, I kept one-shotting to two-shotting them, right? I'm like, okay, that's easy. And then she brought out her car, and I was like, oh hell no.
That's when you're like, this is easy, and you're like,
I forgot I forgot which one I had that would get hit and then just absolutely tank. It wasn't my fuck, I forgot Fuecoco's second evolution.
Draculaur.
Yeah, it wasn't him. I think it was either Jigglypuff or someone else that had a super effective move. It must have been Jigglypuff because of the water move I had.
Hey, that pup's got stuff.
But it would get hit, barely take damage from the thing. It would say not very effective. And I'm like, this lady must be fucking serious, right? Now she should give up because I will willingly waste every single health potion I have on this Pokemon to win. And I didn't even use that much. I used a couple because
Yeah.
originally I was trying to get my Wooper, not my Wooper, whatever. I kept
Clodsire.
I kept reviving them because they had a really effective move against the car, but they kept dying really easily. And I was like, damn. And then I brought out Jigglypuff, and I was like, okay, this is one of my last Pokemon. I'm just gonna use Jigglypuff as fodder, so I can revive my other Pokemon. And then Jigglypuff gets hit. I'm like, wait, that was not enough damage.
Yeah, it's fairy is it has resistance to fire, so yeah.
What is that car? Fire Steel, or is it just fire?
No, it's just fire.
And is it
It's like
possible
a
to catch?
there are wild versions to catch, but they're steel poison. But like the Team Star versions are like kind of like terrestrialized in a way, so they only have the one type.
I really want that car
I
because
know, I could tell. I knew how you were talking. I was like, he's gonna want that sucker.
because it's a good Pokemon. Like it has a
Yeah.
lot of health. That would have been a great legendary, but whatever.
Uh, I, does it have good? I forget what it's called. I have it in my box. I don't remember. So,
Not
let me
not the
see if I
ones
can.
you see around. I'm talking about the ones that they have
Oh, okay.
because those are the experimented ones, right?
Again, they're kind of like terrestrialized in some manner,
It
in a
was the
way.
big project she worked on before she
Yeah,
quit school.
all of them. Ugh, I like Team Star. They like even though they're not like a bad guy team. I'm like
I think they're weird, bro. They're like they're
yeah,
like they're like what's their
Well,
name?
yeah, they're weird.
Team Skull.
Oh, no, Team Rocket's mascots. Fuck.
What?
James and I forgot her name.
Jesse and James.
Yes, that's
You
how
forgot
every
the most
time
iconic Pokemon villains.
every time I see Team Star on my screen, I just think of that because they have the same attitude and they do the same bullshit, and then they do that
Little twerp.
they do that stupid little star pose. I'm
All right.
like, what the hell is
I
going
mean,
on?
like, obviously, I'm like James and Jesse as I'm like cool, and I've got all that nice hairdo. Um, Andrew, you're Meowth, and Andre, you're Wobbuffet.
My Wobble Fett.
Because I said so.
Tyler, you're more of Wobbuffet, to be honest.
How
No.
am I Wobbuffet?
You
And
are more of
Andre
Wobbuffet.
is more of a Jesse. I would say I'm James.
Yeah, because Andre's submissive, breedable.
Uh,
But fun fact, Wobbuffet, like his name or her name, his name, since Wobbuffet in the anime is a male. Translated like it's kind of like a
Wobbuffet.
colloquialism. Yeah, it's like it's a Japanese colloquialism for like that's what life is. Like that's how it is. So like every time, like
So every
it's like,
time he's
oh
on the screen and says his name.
yeah, because like it's like that's how it is. Like we always
You notice
lose.
how they never used him to fight?
They did once.
Yeah, once. Same thing with
Because
Meowth, but Meowth can
but the
talk, so
yeah, but actually no,
Yeah.
Wobbuffet was used quite a fair amount. But like Wobbuffet, I think was too powerful for everyone. They're like, we need to
he
curb.
really was busted in the anime.
Yeah,
Because anytime they used them, they won.
yeah. They also he's just also kind of busted, just like
Maybe he's a
in
level
general.
100, really high stats and everything, but since they're
Mhm.
low level trainers and don't have enough badges, they can't use him.
He's just got them
That's why
IVs,
he
and
just vibes outside the Pokeball going, Wobbuffet.
that's how it is. Yeah.
You guys want to talk about that one episode where James had tits
No, I'd rather not.
and
It's still
told
November.
Missy
We don't talk about
and
that.
It's
told
still
Missy, you're
November.
like,
We don't talk
you
about
wish
that.
you could
We
have
don't talk.
these.
We don't talk about it.
Guys want to talk about
But hey,
how
we could talk about Ash dying.
Yeah, he's died like
Remember when he canonically died in the what was it, the what's the tower called? In original season.
oh
Orange, not Orange Islands. The Violet League, Violet something.
Because
what
he
up?
had to
Indigo
no,
League.
he had to get like a ghost type to beat Sabrina. He went like to the tower,
Yeah, the Indigo
then
League.
he
Yeah,
died.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
then he
yeah.
canonically died in the
Ash
tower.
has died. Okay, by a Haunter, Mewtwo. He's died a lot actually.
Didn't
Like,
he capture? I forgot which one. He either captured White or Black's legendary. They're in a
no.
room and they were walking on crystals, and he got
Uh,
teleported to a different section. And then they're like, Ash, how the hell did you get there? And he's like, and just kept walking.
That's Ash for
I
it.
I do remember that scene, but he did not catch them.
No,
Oh,
he's not
okay.
a.
I
The
just
only
remember him
legendary.
talking to the legendary. He's like, "Whoa, you can talk!"
He
And I was
he's
like, Ash, you've been
kinda-
talking to Pokemon nonstop, and you've heard some Pokemon talk to you.
Yeah, you're very good at catching all the social clues of what Pikachu's talking about.
Pikachu. Yeah,
The
Pikachu,
only
that is a bitch.
the only legendary that he's caught was Meltan and Melmetal.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, this Poipole and Naganadel don't really count, do they? Because they're Ultra Beasts.
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
I don't know how I would register
No.
those.
No, I could see us being an evil team
I wish
of Pokemon.
I had Ash's knowledge of how to use a Pikachu's Thunderbolt to one-shot
Against
everything.
against a ground type. They did fix that though, like how ground, like because like he beat Onyx and he beat a Golem with Thunderbolt, even though they should be immune to it since
What
they're part
I
ground.
okay, actually, what I think it is since Ash, you notice how Ash uses his Pokemon, right? He mainly only uses Pikachu.
Yeah. Are
My
you gonna bring the
theory is that he
friendship
IV'd.
aspect?
I
Hmm.
other than friendship, I think he accidentally IV and EV trained Pikachu to like max.
Well, if that's but still, an immunity is still an immunity. Like if you had a dark type Pokemon and I had a psychic type, if I use a psychic move, it's still not gonna hit, even though if like you're level 1 and I'm level 100.
Well, you're also not a protagonist like Ash,
Yeah,
who stole
well, if it's
Misty's
my
bike and said, "See you later, bitch."
You're not on his level. You're not on his
Exactly.
level.
on his he
You
has
know?
not caught enough Pokemon. He has won 1 champion. He's won 2 championships. I have won all of them.
Who do you think is a better trainer, Red or Ash?
Red. Actually, that's a good question. He did win. Red only won 1 like championship.
Yeah, but he won that as a child.
That is true. But Ash also won 2 as a child.
Yeah, but Ash at this point, even though Red's older, but
He's like
Ash
he's
has
like
been
in
in
his
the
30s at this point.
Ash is in
Ash
the
is easily
medium.
like 70.
He's been in the medium longer than Red has.
Eh, really? Do we
Oh,
Okay,
he
think-
has the medium. The medium. Because red is
Yeah,
only,
okay.
just the first
okay. Who would win, Ash's Pikachu
hit.
or Red's Charizard? Who is stronger? That's the real
Well,
question.
the thing is, are you talking about Pokemon Origins or just like Red in general? Because there's
Red typically
Red.
has a Charizard.
There's
That's like
Red
his
in the
main.
manga. Well, there's Red in the manga. There's Red in Pokemon Origins, and then there's Red in the games.
I'm talking about in total.
game.
Okay, because like Origins,
Well, yeah,
he uses
because in
Charizard.
the original games he played as Red.
Yeah, and then Red for the like games like
And
Gold,
also
Silver,
in
Crystal.
yeah, because they showed up at Mount Silver.
Yeah, because that Pikachu was his main because it was kind of like a reflection on Ash, and then for
I think they were trying to turn
for
Ash into Red, but it
yeah,
didn't work
but then
out.
for the manga, his main is actually a Venusaur.
It is?
Yeah, he got a Bulbasaur and because it escaped. I actually really like the manga, like the Pokemon Adventures
I
manga.
thought
It's really good.
Red's main Pokemon was the second poster child, which is
Yeah,
Charizard.
you thought that, but you're wrong.
Because
But
anytime I see anything with Red, it's always him and it's Charizard, nothing else, while Ash has his Pikachu.
But yeah, usually when Pokemon like when Pokemon Origins came out, which Red was voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, my champion in disguise. Like he had a Charizard because Red and all that. But yeah, but and then the games like Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, when you can battle him, like his main OG is Charizard, but like in usually it's Pikachu, Venusaur, or Charizard. And dang it, I had something fun to say.
Okay, for competition's sake, Red's Charizard or Ash's Pikachu?
Ash's Pikachu. If he could take down Leon, which was confirmed to be the strongest Pokemon trainer, period, I think he's got a shot.
What about you, Andre?
Hello?
Charizard.
Listen, even though I love Charizard, that's my homeboy right there, but I'll admit it. Also, oh yes, that was it. Fun fact, there was a brief moment where like for a little bit it wasn't supposed to be Pikachu that was going to be the mascot.
Who was it?
It was supposed to be Clefairy. Yeah, how weird is that? Like imagine like everything now, but it's Clefairy.
Everything now, but it's Bidoof.
Like Ash's OG is Clefairy. Like you see Clefairy on like everything else.
I'm glad it's a
wouldn't
Pikachu.
mind.
I'm
like
actually glad it's
Clefairy.
a Pikachu.
I mean, yeah, I prefer Pikachu, but I like Clefairy.
All right. So we're cutting close on time here.
All right. What are we at actually then?
1 hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah. All right. That's good. Usually we gotta. Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. It was
yeah.
great. It was great talking to you guys about this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Like. Oh yeah. If you guys, if you lovely listeners, or if you're on YouTube listening to this, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and maybe we'll do a Q&A whenever we get more awesomeness of you guys. And for Spotify, make sure to give us a heart, follow us, and download our episodes. Yeah, we're sorry again that we got delayed in all this conflicting schedules and all that, but we're gonna try to continue back with keeping a steady and modest upload schedule for you all.
All right.